everybody, to episode 19 of On the Chip with KT and JP. Coming at you for another week. We're back-to-back weeks this week. Sitting next to me, as always, is my boy KT. What's going on?
What's up? What is up? Yeah, man. We're fucking chilling. We got the Wells Fargo Championship on. We got the NBA playoffs on. We're watching hockey. As always, we're drinking Busch Lights. Getting fucked right up. Having a good time. I'm about to bring you guys a fucking hot pod.
Yeah, man, we're coming at you guys. We're going to review the entire Jacksonville Jaguars NFL draft. We're going to talk about a fifth-year option that wasn't picked up. We're going to preview WWE Backlash. And we're going to preview the Players' Championship next week. We got a lot going on. This could run a little long. But, guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah, man. We're just pumped. It's a good fucking week for us. Just looking at everything that's going on, man. We're just watching the shit we're flipping channels every fucking 10 minutes looking to see what's going on. Right now, we got Philly fucking dominating Boston. LeBron fucking destroyed the Raptors. The Raptors are fucking done. We're not turning this into a basketball thing, but it's just the shit that's going on.
Yeah. Our team sucks, so you gotta fucking live vicariously through other teams. And it's fucking go time, man. But we got a lot to go on with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a Jaguars podcast, and we're gonna break down the entire draft, our picks, what it means, who's actually got a chance to make this team, who's got a chance to fucking be one and done, and we're gonna break down a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean, let's start with the draft. Like, you guys were with us last week when Jax shocked everybody by taking Taven Bryan with the first fucking pick in the 29th pick of the first round. And it was a shock. We and JB we were shocked, but
you heard me in the pod. I mean, I was like, I didn't expect him defensive line.
No, but man, the rich get richer.
It's ridiculous. I mean, you add someone that has J.J. Watt capabilities.
I read somewhere.
What's he called? Fucking the Wyoming fucking
Wyoming
psycho?
Wild Man.
Wild Man. I like Wild
There's
Man.
like a fucking shirt, I think, that the Bold City Brigade or whoever this do it.
Yeah.
Have it. It's like the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And it's got the Wyoming Wild Man. It's fucking sick. I may have to get one of those.
How about McElwain getting that guy to come to Florida?
It wasn't him. It was Muschamp.
Oh, nice. Even that makes sense.
I read a whole thing about the dude. Like, I have no doubt the kid's going to be fucking special in the NFL. And all the experts said that the kid's, like, best football's ahead of him. Fucking son of a Navy SEAL. Grew up, started working for his dad at, like, age 9. Slinging sledgehammers, busting up concrete. Like, and I think I, like, was reading where, like, his combine numbers have destroyed, like, any D tackles in the last 30 years or whatever it was for defensive tackle combine numbers. Like, he's a fucking athletic freak for a dude that's as big as he is.
I know a lot of you guys are out there, like, wondering, where's this guy going to fit in? But he is going to fit in. I mean, you have to think that Dwan Smoot, and his name is Duwan, he's made it clear that it's not Dwayne, it's Duwan.
Duwan.
It's almost like
Duval.
But Smoot and now Bryan is the future of this interior line. They're not going to be able to keep guys like Darius and Jackson for much longer.
And Calais at the same point.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
And this kid could. I think Taven can play the big end like Calais.
Yeah, I mean, this is longevity. This is the future. This is what this front office does. Wow, what a block I just saw. This is unbelievable. I think this is. I mean, going back at the time, you guys probably heard it in my voice during the pick, and it was like, wow, defensive lineman, didn't see that coming. But as I've had time to digest it, it's a solid pick. I mean, it's for the future. It's the future of this franchise, and it's what this front office is doing.
Yeah, and this kid, when they're calling him JJ Jr., and if he turns out to be JJ Watt, fucking thank you, Dave Caldwell and Tom Coughlin.
Yeah, even if he turns out to be 3/4 of JJ Watt.
Yeah.
Like, JJ Watt's special. We all know that. But if he comes out to be like I said, 3/4 of JJ Watt, great.
Dude, they were talking to him about, like, there was a thing where, like, he was like a defensive tackle doing box jumps, And they were like, well, we heard it wasn't even that far. He literally can stand on the side of a fucking pickup truck from the ground and jump into the bed. No hands. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, and he looks like
and he says, I used to do it all the time when I was fucking.
He looks like he's fatter than J.J. Watt. Like
he's fucking big.
I know.
And he's got a fast get off on the ball. He's going to destroy the interior. And it's just going to keep the D-line fresh. Like, I think that was the one big thing that showed in the AFC Championship game. Well, Yannick got hurt, and Calais just seemed like he didn't have that extra step. Like, it was a long season for the Jags, and this guy is just going to keep replenishing that line. I mean, fuck, those guys are just going to be rotating. What I tell you the other day I read where, like, one expert was talking about how, like, fucking the Jags' second unit, most teams would trade their first unit for.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's fucking disgusting.
It's so stupid. Like, we can spend all night on Dave and Brian, but we already kind of got into that. Let's get into our second picks and all the way down the line.
Talk about the draft in general. The Jags draft this year, as we saw, and what we kind of thought going into it, was going to be BAP, man. I mean, I thought they might address O-line in the first round. They didn't. They're planning this team for the future. They're taking value fucking picks. Guys that have fell to them for whatever reason that all had like first, second round grades. Like, it's fucking silly.
You know who I'm really excited about, KT? Is our second pick, DJ Chark. We have got a fucking speedy fucking deep threat now that we have. I can't recall the last time we've had someone like this.
He's like the fucking Odell Beckham, but not a cocksucker like Odell Beckham is. Because I fucking hate Odell Beckham. But this kid's actually a good kid. I was reading where after Fournette left and DJ Chark had another number, I guess with LSU, it's a big deal to wear number 7. It means you're the fucking man on the team. And he fucking pleaded to the coaches. He's like, let me wear number 7. And fucking they gave it to him. And him and Fournette are boys.
And didn't fucking Marone call Fournette and say, we're going to draft your boy? And he said, do it?
Yeah, he was joking with DJ Chark. And he's like, we already got the approval from Fournette, so we're going to go ahead and make this pick.
Yeah, and Keenan McCardell was there to fucking talk to him. And he was probably like, dude, you're coming. I love this pick, man. It goes perfect with Moncrief, Lee. We're going to have the Moncrief, Lee, Westbrook, Chark. One of those guys that gets hurt, you got Cole stepping in. I mean, I'm sorry. Cole's going to move down on the depth chart because of this pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he is.
And you know me, dude. I'm not a big Keelan Cole guy. He had some big plays. He had the big catch against Pittsburgh. I remember him for the preseason play against the Patriots, and it probably made the roster because of that play.
Right. He had a good camp.
I mean, it was. I just think DJ Chark has a chance to be like an impact player right away. Plays are going to be drawn because of him.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him making like 10 catches a game. But you're going to see like 3 or 4 like 20-yard grabs.
He's probably the fastest receiver on the team now, I would think.
He is by far the fastest receiver on the team. I think Marquise has got like 4.445 speed. This guy's got 4.3 elite speed.
And height. Marquise doesn't have the height.
And you look at his production, and people might be like, I think most Jacksonville fans are fucking stoked about DJ Chark. But if you just looked at his production at LSU,
we had no business getting him where we got him.
Yeah, the numbers don't add up at LSU, but fuck, LSU doesn't ever have a fucking quarterback. Yeah. They're just a running game team, and this guy still had like 800
yards at LSU is like 1,500 at fucking...
And when you watch his highlight videos, dude, the guy tracks the ball. And that's perfect for Blake. Blake's just going to be like, fucking chuck it up, Uncle Rico style.
You know what another thing is, though, that he brings is return game.
Yeah.
If you're going to put Corey Grant in the backfield more, he can't be back there returning fucking punts and kicks. Chark now is going to be back there.
Plus, they were really stoked about how good of a blocker he is as a wide receiver.
You know what?
And that's why they re-signed Marquise
Lee. You know what this probably means, though? Is you're probably going to have to cut Jadon Mickens.
Yeah, I mean, Mickens will have to make it as a special teamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how camp fucking plays out. Yeah, you know who is gone? Green's gone. Yeah. We forget that I forgot he was even on the team still. That motherfucker's not making the team.
Last 2 years, IR.
This motherfucker's not making the team.
Yeah, then let's move on to our third round pick, Ronnie Harrison out of Alabama.
How the fuck did we land in Alabama safety?
I don't know. I mean, we got a guy that's going to be the third safety. He's probably going to be he's going to take the spot of one of these two guys.
Probably Barry Church. They think
Barry
he's more
Church
strong
is
safety.
old. Gip is going into his third year of of a 4-year deal, I think. 4-year deal.
2 with Bradley, 1 with Marone. He's in his 4th year.
Okay, I thought this was his 3rd year.
Maybe it's
I thought
his
it was
3rd year.
1 with Bradley, 1 with Morone.
Oh, it is 1 with Bradley.
Yeah.
1. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Gip. I think they think Harrison's more. I mean, he can play both positions, but I think he's a really big hitter. So they think he's
going to be great. I mean,
he's fucking super smart.
And you know what's good about this move, especially with no one's talking about this. The new rule that they're implementing. Church would have fucking been ejected from the game from his clean hit to Gronkowski.
Right.
But they would have acted erroneously and ejected him. Now you got a guy that plugs right in.
Yeah.
The one thing about this new rule that they're there's gonna be a lot of guys unjustly ejected. And you gotta have that depth.
Yeah.
Especially in the secondary.
Especially a safety.
And I think that when you got Church and Gibson fucking teeing up on fucking tight ends and wide receivers like that, and one of them gets ejected because of some bullshit call, now you've got a guy that can step right in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm stoked about the Harrison pick. I mean, we're SEC fans. We're fucking Gator fans. You all know that. And this kid is fucking... Dude, anyone that plays for Nick Saban who mans his secondary and fucking calls it. I mean, between him and Minka Fitzpatrick, I think was the other safety that was taken from Alabama. Those two just controlled the fucking secondary.
What kind of team is Alabama going to have? They had 12 players picked in the draft.
Fucking
12 of your players are picked in the draft. He's got 12 more just to back him up.
Saban's like Belichick. He's got 12 more to back them up. It's like Armageddon. You guys are Nassau. You got a room of guys backing them up and another room of guys backing them up. Nassau County, motherfucker. NASA.
The thing that's crazy, like, dude, Alabama's got 12, like, and Cam Robinson's pumped. He said, Cam Robinson said Harrison was one of his best friends on the team when they were there. And that's good that he's going to have that familiarity coming in.
That'd be good for him to have a guy on the team.
And I think Cam is going to step up to an elite level this year.
Me too. We heard an interview with JP Shadrack today, and he's been in fucking Jacksonville the whole offseason, working out, trying to get stronger. Like, that guy's got to get any stronger, but, I mean, if he gets stronger, look out. There ain't going to be a defensive end that
fucking loves fucking Cam Robinson.
Yeah.
That game against Seattle, he wanted Cam to go out there and fucking kill Michael Bennett.
Yeah. Fuck Michael Bennett. Jesus Christ.
I had to get a Michael Bennett reference to get Kenny going.
Have fun, Philly, with that piece of fucking shit. Oh, my God. But, you know, we got Harrison. So, rounds 1, 2, and 3, I mean, we're just landing fucking value picks. The best thing about this draft was that every other team reached on fucking shitty quarterbacks and good players just fell down the board.
And I loved it that Jacksonville said, Blake's our fucking guy.
Yeah.
We are not reaching for anybody.
Yeah, fuck you, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, fuck you, Mason Rudolph, everybody. Blake's our fucking guy. Let's talk about the 4th round pick.
Will Richardson. I'm actually really stoked about him. I think out of all these guys, he actually has the chance to fucking break the starting lineup. I think he can.
I thought you told me all the time that fucking Marone loves AJ Cann.
They do like AJ Cann. I think he could push Parnell at the right tackle position.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be wrong about that, but dude, this guy didn't give up a fucking pressure or a sack, or maybe like one, the entire year last year at NC State. I mean, if you think about that.
Yeah, but ACC football.
They got fucking good defensive players, man. Harold Landy from Boston College fucking went in the 2nd round. The fucking dude went up against Chubb every day.
Yeah.
And that other dude from fucking NC State that got drafted, I don't know his fucking name, but...
You know what's good about this is last year, this offensive line had to deal with fucking adversity. When we had to when Linder was out with his undisclosed illness that nobody still knows what he fucking had.
Herbs,
fucking whatever. But like you had, I mean, Shatley, Wells. Wells might be the odd man out because of this deal.
Yeah, because they think this guy actually could be the swing tackle.
Yeah.
If he doesn't break the starting lineup this year.
Yeah, and if Parnell gets hurt, he was hurt last year, and they had to makeshift that line. It worked, but now you're just adding depth to that line.
And he's another pick because Parnell's is at that point in his contract where All right, we get another year out of Parnell. Will Richardson takes over next year.
Yeah, it's depth. I mean, you go for the best deal.
Everybody thinks he's going to push Khan for the guard. I think AJ Khan's going to be the starting guard.
Yeah.
I just think they really like him. I think people fucking shit on him more than they should. He has some stupid plays a game, but the dude can maul too.
But the good thing about Doug Marrone he loves his offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And he's got fucking depth, and he can just play.
And we're just going to run it to the left side.
He can fucking play this little chess game that he wants to play.
Yeah. Him and Nathaniel Hackett are probably just jacking off in the fucking coach's room. Just like, what the fuck are we going to do this week? We're going to run left, we're going to run right, we're going to fucking play action pass to DJ Shark down the fucking...
And then you go into Tom Coughlin said this is the hardest part of the whole draft. Wait until the end of the 4th round to the end of the 6th round.
It's a long time.
Make a pick. He must
seeing players just go off the board.
They must have been bringing in subs and wings and fucking. Too bad they didn't drink.
Yeah, they're probably just fucking marking names off.
Yeah,
like,
they're probably.
We like that guy. We like that fucking guy.
Coughlin was like, man, I hated to just watch all these guys go off the board. But that brings us up to our 6th round pick, who's probably the most controversial pick of the whole time. So many people say I love every pick except this guy. They take Tanner Lee, Nebraska. Yeah, they got a quarterback, but dude,
Jay hates it. I have a different perspective of it.
I don't hate it. I just don't understand it. Like, I watch this guy play. He turns the ball over, but so did Sam Darnold, and he went to the fucking Jets. So
exactly. And this guy is a big kid. He's a fucking, he's a Blake type quarterback. He's big, strong. He's got a fucking NFL arm. They say he's got a huge arm. Caldwell believes he's got a ton of upside. Like, they're really happy with that pick. And
it doesn't hurt him in any way.
And I forget. No, it's a fucking 6th round pick. Get over it. Like,
Tom Brady was a 6th round pick.
Oh, but he's the only 6th round pick that ever fucking turned into the greatest fucking quarterback of all time. I'm sure
there's a couple other.
Hey, maybe Tanner Lee's the greatest quarterback of all time.
I
guarantee you. After
don't get these fans started on a.
I guarantee you, after training camp and into the preseason, fans in Jacksonville will be calling for Tanner Lee's name.
Over Cody Kessler?
Oh, they fucking will be calling Kessler's name. They'll be calling Lee's name.
Last year,
as soon as Blake throws one pick, they're going to be like, Tanner Lee's the best fucking quarterback that we've ever seen.
Fucking Brandon Allen was the future coming of Christ.
Yeah, he's sucking Jared Goff's cock out in fucking L.A. Fucking sitting there handing them fucking
footballs. Didn't he go to the Chargers?
No, I think he went to the Rams.
Well, he originally went to the Chargers, unless now he's on the Rams. I don't know.
I don't fucking know. He's somewhere in LA.
Let's get into the.
He's lost in LA.
Let's get into our 2 7th round picks. KT loves this guy, Leon Jacobs.
Yeah, that fucking dude's a physical fucking specimen, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. But how does he go to the 6th round?
He played all over fucking Wisconsin. Like, he never was set in a position. He was like an unselfish player that did what Wisconsin asked him. Like, as I was reading about it, and like, there's a lot of people that believe this guy could push for that Sam linebacker spot. Although I think Blair Brown probably has it in the bag, because Doug really, in one of his pressers after the draft, was like, they were asking about Sam and what they're going to do with Miles Jack. And he's like, Miles is our fucking middle linebacker. And Blair, the way he played at the end of the year last year, it's his job to lose. So I think Blair Brown's going to have that Sam linebacker position. But this Leon Jacobs is a big fucking dude who runs really fast. But at Wisconsin, like, I think he started at middle linebacker. He played fullback 1 year. He played fucking outside linebacker.
You're not going to take Tommy Bohannon off the fucking board, are you?
But, this kid is special teams depth for sure. Like, that guy's a special teams player immediately.
When I first went into this, you guys probably remember from the pod, I was like, nobody in this draft is going to fucking make the team. And now I'm thinking that everybody in the draft can make the team.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have some hard cuts. There's going to probably be some guys, some salary cap casualties after that last preseason game.
If this first 4 picks turn out and Leon Jacobs turns out and the punter, which is
Tanner Lee will be a practice squad player.
He's kind of like whatever. This could end up being like, you thought the draft with Jalen, fucking Yannick, and was Yannick in the same draft as Miles and Jalen? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I mean, you think that was the best draft? This draft could end up being like overall team.
You know,
was.
one guy that is going to make the team? Our last pick of the draft, Logan Cook. They drafted that punter, and they were talking all this shit.
They cut Nortman like fucking.
And they cut Nortman the next day, and that's a smart move because Nortman was getting paid a lot of money, $2-3 million for a punter. That opens up all that money on the cap. They are preparing themselves. We talk about this all the time. They are preparing themselves to fucking pay Jalen Ramsey. Because Jalen Ramsey is going to get paid. Probably after this year.
2019 is the year that the Jags really have to fucking look out for as far as salary.
And that's why you see all these moves being made.
Yep.
And Jalen's going to, they say he's going to be the first $100 million corner.
And he will be. You have to.
He's
no clearly the best cornerback.
There's no way that you can let Jalen Ramsey go play for any other fucking franchise. And if you're Jalen Ramsey, why would you want to with the fucking upside that the Jaguars are starting to show?
And you don't want to get in the business with Jalen of... Jalen, to me, is the kind of guy that I think he's a humble guy and true to his team. But I also think he's the kind of guy that's like, I'm going to go get mine.
He's like a status guy. Like he's
so fucking good. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And he's like the kind
so you don't want to get into franchise tagging him every year.
He's the kind of guy that's going to be like, I'm the highest paid cornerback in the league. He doesn't give a fuck what team he plays for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he wants to play at Jacksonville.
And he wants to win.
Yeah, and Jacksonville... I mean, the two best teams in the AFC, I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's New England and fucking Jacksonville.
And it's not even close.
And there's question if New England is going to be that good. They probably will because they do it every year. But, you know, Logan Cook is the last pick of the draft, and he's guaranteed to make the team. Yeah. Well, pretty much. I mean,
he's already like...
Unless they bring another punter
He's the only rookie going in rookie minicamp.
They might bring another punter in. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that brings us... The draft is done. That's our picks.
I will say this, just to touch it. We did get a couple good collegiate free agents like we always do. I think they said we had one of the best collegiate free agent classes. But we
always do.
That Meeks kid from Stanford and the Lazard from Iowa State, those are the two guys to look out for.
And we've had a lot of success with undrafted free Allen Hurns.
Keelan Cole. Yeah.
I mean, there's guys on there. But let's bring up the big news that came out, was it yesterday?
Yep.
We didn't pick up the 5th-year option on Dante Fowler.
You can't. And that's not a knock on Fowler. I actually love Fowler.
You can't pay a non-starter $14 million.
No.
But Tom Coughlin came out best, and his quote was, we want him to have a great year so we can extend him. We can give him the big contract he deserves. Because he should be the replacement for Campbell.
Yeah.
But he's an ascending player, but he's had his question marks, and now is his time to show that he's willing. I mean, last year he proved to everybody, hey, I'm here to play. I want to be the guy. I'm not going to go out and get traffic tickets fucking every game.
Yeah, I mean, Dante had to mature. I think Calais Campbell being on that team fucking did Dante Fowler right. I think a lot of the veterans that they brought in did him right.
Think about it this way. If Jacksonville has the year that everyone expects them to year, and they challenge for a Super Bowl, and they so happen to win the Super Bowl, Calais Campbell may just retire.
He could.
Go out on top.
Because he's trying to start some production company with his brother.
Yeah, I mean,
about how athletes are doing.
He's at the time right now where you're like 34 years old. If you win a Super Bowl as a defensive lineman, and you're the dominant player, you should have won defensive player.
And he's charismatic. He looks good on camera.
Yeah, I mean, he could well retire. And then that opens up the door for a multi-year deal from Fowler.
Yeah.
And
also, I mean, Fowler's production was good last year. I think he would have had 8 sacks. He had 2 in the fucking AFC Championship game. 7 sacks?
7 sacks.
But he had 2 in the AFC Championship game.
Matured as hell, strip sack, had the big fucking hit fumble against fucking San Francisco that got blown dead by fucking Triplet.
Yeah.
Which would have changed that game and we would have sneaked out another win. Not that it would have made a difference looking back on it, but at the time, we had a chance to be the 2 seed.
The thing that's scary about Fowler is, like, you see the fucking talent. Kid's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
He is fucking nasty. And if he can put it all together, look the fuck out. Like, I know Yannick's the man, but if Fowler puts it together, he's fucking more athletic and more nasty than fucking even Yannick Ngakoue is. Like, Dante, that's why he was drafted 3rd overall. But it's just him. If he can put it together personally and
he started last year. He needs to do it again. Because I feel like if he does it again and he gets up into double-digit sacks this year, Coughlin's going to give him the deal.
You either sign him to a big contract or you fucking franchise him next year.
Yeah.
See if it wasn't a 1 year wonder.
Not picking up his 5th-year option opens up a lot of possibilities, which I think is just another smart thing that this front office is doing.
Yeah.
They're not pinning themselves into situations. They're preparing for the Ramsey contract. I mean, there's so many good things that are coming here.
Yeah. Oh, the Jags front office is super. They're fucking smart. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. And it's just fucking great for us Jaguar fans. Like, we are just loving every minute of it, dude.
I can't wait. When does fucking training camp start?
Training camp is usually at the end of July. We got rookie mini camp, though. We get to see them rooks next weekend. They're not this weekend. There's some teams that are going this weekend, but we won't be. I don't think we start until next weekend. So we get to see all the new rookie draft class. And then
we're going to bring you guys a pod right before the U.S. Open in golf, June. So we'll probably be mid-OTAs. We'll touch base with you.
Yeah, we'll talk about
We're not going to bring you a pod based on rookie mini camps. I mean, come on.
No.
Who does that?
Yeah, unless fucking like Fowler goes down like he did that. I mean, he won't be there, but if something big like that, like Taven Bryan blows his fucking cock out, then maybe.
You know what the good thing about it though? It doesn't hurt us. It doesn't hurt us.
No.
Taven Bryan can blow his fucking knee out, sit out a year, and be just fine.
He's a bonus pick.
He is.
He's a bonus pick for us at this point. And that's what we love. That's what we love about this draft. That's why it was so fucking good and why we're so stoked. But, you know, the Jaguars, everything, you guys just need to keep following, keep loving what we're doing with all that. You know, it's exciting. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're pumped about the Jaguars. Those are our draft. We're not going to spend much time on that. We spent a lot of time last week. But, guys, moving on to the next topic, you guys know that not other than Jaguars, we're also a WWE wrestling podcast. And we got a pay-per-view here. Again. WWE Backlash.
Jesus
this
Christ.
Weekend.
How much shit can you put in fucking 1 month's time?
It's crazy. They are fucking throwing together pay-per-views. Fucking superstar shakeups. Fucking half the fucking pay-per-view is brand versus brand because they do the superstar shakeup way too early.
It's fucking stupid. I'm fucking done. I told Jay this week. I after SmackDown, I came into work on Wednesday. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm a Ring of Honor fan now. I'm done with WWE because there is no direction in that company. Everything is fucking just all over the place. You got promos being cut on the other fucking show for the match that's going to happen here.
It's because they do their fucking superstar shakeup too soon.
Yeah. They should do it after this Backlash.
Or just do it the night after fucking WrestleMania. So you don't set up fucking matches and then put guys on the other fucking brand and then you waste a pay-per-view. But then again, there's no pay-per-views anymore. They're fucking events on WWE Network and Vince doesn't give a shit if his buy rate because it doesn't matter.
It's a glorified Raw is all fucking pay-per-views are.
I mean, just like the fucking Greatest Royal Rumble. The fucking, you know what the highlight of the Greatest Royal Rumble was? Titus O'Neil tripping and falling under the ring.
Eating shit under the ring.
That poor guy is going to be labeled with that his whole fucking career.
Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to work that into a storyline. It's so fucking bad. Like, I'm sorry. I've been a WWE fan since I was fucking 4 years old. I've loved every fucking thing. I've followed them religiously. I am at a point where I literally am just done. I can't do it anymore. They waste talent. All these great guys that we see coming from other companies, they just bury as mid-carders because Brock Lesnar has to be the fucking story and fucking Roman Reigns. And I like Roman. But good God, it's fucking over.
Yeah, the Roman Reigns project
it's sad.
Is so bad at this point. You know how, Vince, you know how you're going to get people to cheer Roman Reigns? Is if you turn him heel. Because now they'll cheer him.
Yeah, they'll actually cheer him if you turn him heel.
Turn him heel and he'll actually get cheered.
It's sad. I literally feel bad for Roman when he comes out. I feel literally like sick to my stomach over it. And it's like, I don't even really care about the dude, but it's like, man, I can't imagine, like, I'm supposed to be the face of the company. I'm doing everything I can. I give everything I have in every match I'm in, and you guys still treat me like the biggest piece of shit on the fucking planet, and I don't get it.
I mean, Roman's got a lot of flaws. I mean,
He does.
He doesn't have that I'm going to say a word, connectability with the crowd. Like, there's something about him, but then he can go out and he can cut that promo he did like a month ago about Brock and saying how, and the fans loved him. And then he comes out and he does that same shtick, and the fans are now just, it's a point. You know how you're going to turn Roman Reigns with the fans and make him cheer him? Is you turn him heel, and then the fans will cheer him.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. The best thing for Roman Reigns is to get off TV for a little bit.
I said this the other day to you, or I think it was maybe today, Jay, that I've gotten to the point where I get what WWE is doing. Like, they have to be this family-friendly house show that everybody can watch and love, and the networks are happy, and the sponsors are happy, and blah, 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 blah. Well, if that's the case, give us... You guys can do whatever you want. Give us a show that's, like, adult-friendly. Like, outside of that. Like,
That's what I told you. That's what I think that their NXT is.
yeah, but NXT isn't at the same level as far as, like, feeling as big.
Well, yeah, because of exactly what we're talking about. They're trying to cater to the sponsors.
Yeah.
Monday night is where they make their money. Tuesday night is where they make the money, especially if this Fox deal happens. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, it is fucking terrible. I'm Ring of Honor now. I'm going to go fucking watch Ring of Honor, and I'll probably still tune in, but...
He'll still tune in, and he'll still fucking record it, and he'll still give him the ratings. Did you turn it off?
No,
exactly.
I'll fucking do it right now. I'm done.
But we're going to run through the WWE Backlash card, talk about our feelings of each match. There's 8 matches right now on the schedule. I don't know if there's going to be any pre-show matches. We're not going to get into that. But we have 8 matches written down. We don't know what order they're going to be in. I have a strong feeling that the women are going to end the show just because they weren't allowed to compete at the Greatest Royal Rumble, which is another issue of a total sellout from WWE. They want to push the women, but they're ready to grab a quick payday and fucking shit all over the women by not letting them fucking be on the card.
Yeah. And not only that, the fucking Middle East countries are fucking just... Like, what Saudi Arabia does is bullshit. We're not even get into all that shit, but... It's like, good going, Vince. Fucking way to sell your fucking soul, but that's what you've done your whole fucking career, so...
So we have it written down, some of the matches. We have a kind of a predicting way of how it's going to go. We're probably way wrong with this. But we're going to start with a thrown together match. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus KO and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I mean, KO and Sami Zayn were so over in Montreal on Monday night. It was ridiculous. And Corey Graves and the announcers have the gall to say, oh, Canada's crazy. They're not cheering Roman Reigns. They're fucking cheering they're doing things wild. Really? Every night Roman Reigns doesn't get fucking cheered, and they're going to act like it's an anomaly that he doesn't get cheered in Canada.
And not to mention, they're in the hometown of fucking
KO
and Sami Zayn.
And that's the thing about Vince, dude. You're like, you are trying to push Roman Reigns, and you're going to put him out there with the fucking hometown boys?
And Canada is fucking passionate about their fucking wrestlers. Like, they're homegrown. Brett, fucking, all the great Canadian wrestlers that have come through. Like,
I mean,
are you fucking stupid, dude? Like, Vince, really? Are you fucking dumb, bro?
Strowman and Lashley versus KO and Sami Zayn, I don't even know. Like, you can't let Strowman... He doesn't want Strowman to lose, so...
Way to build a story, Vince. I guess,
you got a week to build a pay-per-view. Good job.
Slap it together.
Bobby
Lashley was so fucking terrible on Monday night in that segment, too. Oh, my God. He was so fucking bad. He missed so many, moments in their brawl that they had.
Bobby Lashley, dude, even in TNA, he was fucking horrendous.
He's just a big dude that looks good.
I mean, What are you trying to set up a match with him and Brock? Who gives a shit?
That's what I heard, right? Isn't that what he came out this week and said?
He said, "The only reason I signed with WWE because I was guaranteed a match with
Who
Brock."
gives you a match with Brock Lesnar? Well, because you're both big? Fucking
And who
come on.
gives a shit?
Yeah.
Strowman and Lashley have to win this. Have to win this. The next match is another thrown together, but kind of reasoning behind it. Big Cass and Daniel Bryan.
Could be intriguing, but...
I mean, Big Cass has done some good mic work. They set him way back with this fucking segment on SmackDown the other night, bringing out the midget like we were watching 1999 fucking Raw.
Vince fucking loves his midgets, doesn't he?
He loves them, man.
We're gonna put a midget out there with Big Cass and show how big he is.
How could he possibly let Daniel Bryan lose that match? I had a theory.
Yeah, you had a pretty good theory.
And it's going to probably affect the layout of the card. But the only way you do this, if you want to go forward with Cass, you can't let him lose to Bryan. You can't ruin Bryan's character by having him lose. So Miz has to come and fuck that match up.
That or a DQ by Cass.
Yeah, but I think Miz will now set up the feud that everybody wants with Bryan, and you don't discredit Cass. And you can put him into a new program.
But the fucking funny thing is you could have a great thing with Cass and Daniel Bryan. Like, you could carry this for a couple months. David versus Goliath.
You mean a storyline?
That's the greatest story of all time.
You mean a storyline carried for more than a couple weeks in WWE?
Yeah, but dude, that's the story. That David Goliath story is every story that we want to see.
Yeah, but they're not spending any time doing it.
No, they're not. They're just throwing out shit.
Daniel Bryan,
how many minutes of a fucking of a show have those two even spent in the ring together?
They spent 5 seconds when Cass made his debut and fucking kicked Bryan.
And then he threw him out at fucking...
He did throw him out of the Greatest Royal Rumble, but who gives a shit? Nobody watched that.
And you know he didn't even touch him in the fucking backstage thing where Bryan... Oh my God, I got knocked out. If Cass is such an asshole...
Where's the footage? Show footage of it.
Yeah.
Show some
Cass
deal.
fucking him up.
Show some shit. Like Big Cass, they've got an opportunity to do something with Cass, and Miz has to come out and fuck that match up. But where do you go with Cass from here? He's on SmackDown. What do you put him with? Joe? You put him somewhere? You put him in that U.S. belt with Hardy and Orton.
Joe's already getting the fucking opportunity to go against Shinsuke and fucking AJ. They're already writing fucking future programs.
Yeah, because they fucked up by doing the Superstar Shakeup. It's way too early.
Joe comes out and cuts a promo, and we'll talk about this actually in the next match because we're pretty much done with Bryan and Cass. Because I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen in that match. Obviously, Daniel Bryan's gonna fucking win it because he's the fucking winner. This will be. I mean, I personally think Cass should destroy Bryan, and they should keep it. They should keep it going.
They won't let that happen.
But it won't happen. Bryan will win.
Because at this point, you're just leading up to fucking SummerSlam. You're gonna fucking carry Cass and Bryan to SummerSlam? I don't think so.
And they probably want Daniel versus Shinsuke or fucking AJ.
Yeah,
I would think.
Or Miz. No, Miz is the payoff.
Miz is the payoff. Yeah.
Now you got Roman Reigns versus Joe.
And this goes back to what we were just talking about.
Reigns actually has an interesting finish in the Greatest Royal Rumble with Brock. With the whole fucking, his feet didn't hit the ground. Brock fucking hit first. Then the referee tweets out that he made the wrong call. But then Roman Reigns comes out to the ring on fucking Monday night and he's like, oh, and he's like, oh yeah, but enough about that. I have to focus on Joe. So you got the title stolen from you and you're just done with it. You're done with it. And I'm going to fucking talk about Joe now.
Yeah, I'm over Brock.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Lazy, just shitty. And then on Tuesday night, you have Joe come out on SmackDown, cut a promo against Reigns.
It's so
stupid. And then turn his attention to the winner of Shinsuke and AJ is going to feel the fucking Samoan heat. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Like, no one gives a shit about you.
Unbelievable.
It's just bad. Like, it's bad.
And then you have the fucking 2 women's matches. Carmella and Charlotte. You really think Carmella is going to fucking retain the title? They've given her a chance.
Guarantee the Iconics come out and fuck Charlotte up.
You have to, if you're going to keep the belt on Carmella, she's not going to win clean.
No, she's got to get DQ'd. The Iconics will come
Yeah.
out. And Carmella can't even fucking touch Charlotte in the ring. So I can only imagine how good that match is going to be. Like, it's going to be a shit show. Like, I will say, Charlotte is fucking amazing. I think she could put good matches on with dudes in the WWE.
Yeah, she's good. I mean, she's one of the few ladies that actually deserves to have a spotlight.
But that is just... I mean, I get what they're doing with Carmella. It's her time. It's fucking...
Well, it's not... I wouldn't say it's her time. It's just they were pinned to it because she has the briefcase. So they have to give her moment.
Well, I think they want that, like, Staten Island. She's a fucking good heel. She is a good heel. She's that annoying bitch that you just fucking want to be pissed off at.
The next women's match, Nia versus Alexa, which has been kind of a good build. They're going with the thing. Alexa Bliss, I've told Kenny this many times, she's awesome when it comes to promos and the heat. I mean, her fucking moments of bliss the other night was so funny.
She said fucking Nia with two
turkey legs in hand. I was like, that is fucking such a great line. And half the people probably missed what she was saying.
Yeah,
but she was basically cutting on Nia's weight that she has two turkey legs.
Just playing the victim.
I mean, it's Alexa Bliss is. I just hate that Alexa Bliss is so tiny, and how they've ruined her character on Total Divas. Like, yeah. Alexa Bliss is like the nicest person in real life, and they're fucking blowing it.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's another match I could give a shit about.
And then you got Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. Two faces. You finally had Randy at least pull a heel move the other night, RKO to nowhere.
Which would be good to see Randy.
What are you going to do with two faces? Someone's got to turn heel. You're not going to turn Jeff heel.
No.
There's no way to turn Jeff heel. Randy, on the other hand, what do you do with Randy? I mean,
you should
put the belt on him and turn him heel?
You should turn Randy heel at this point. He needs something.
Or do you keep Jeff Hardy in it and you feud him with Cass? Dude, this is WWE mentality, man.
I don't know. I don't even know why Jeff Hardy has the belt, but I guess it was like a payday. He now has hold all the fucking belts. He's got the Grand Slam.
He's got the Grand Slam.
Randy Orton is like my favorite wrestler ever. I mean, I know he's at a point in his career where
they just don't do anything with Randy Orton.
No, he's basically just Vince says go out there and fill a fucking spot for me.
Yeah,
make it good, be good on TV.
And then you got could be one of the best matches of the night: Seth Rollins and
these two matches should be the best two matches of the night. I don't know if Miz can hold up with Rollins in the ring,
but Rollins is good enough. Will he make Miz hold up in the ring? Miz is, dude, I hope he comes out with some different gear. That was horrible Tuesday night.
Yeah, that new shit he's wearing. And I'm a big Miz fan, but that was horrible. Is so stupid. Like, he pulled that out at he pulled that out at WrestleMania. But then they add the fucking headband thing that he had on the other night. Like, he was fucking Cobra Kai.
Yeah, fucking, what are they trying to promote, Cobra Kai?
Yeah, like it was fucking. I was like, Miz, come on, dude, you're the A-lister. You shouldn't be wearing.
He shouldn't agree to wear.
Like he looked like he was in New Japan. Like
he looked like he was a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, dude. It was fucking horrible. But there's no way Rollins loses that. That belt. They're gonna have the U.S. belt on one show, IC belt on the other show. They need that intermediate title, especially Raw does because Brock's never there, so they need that title on.
Yeah, and obviously the U.S. belts between two SmackDown guys, so Rollins is obviously...
there's no way that... I mean, I think Miz is going to be occupied with Bryan moving forward.
Yeah.
They're going to probably put on a good match, but there's no way Rollins loses that match. And then the main event...
It would be cool to see Miz fuck Bryan up and then Bryan fuck Rollins, or Miz in the fucking Rollins match.
Yeah,
that would be cool. But
that would be great, but they won't do that.
They won't do it.
They don't let any interference happen. But the main event of the night, which should be, is Shinsuke and AJ.
Thank God they're finally using Shinsuke the right way.
Shinsuke is fucking coming into his own now.
Yep.
And a lot of people, like, if you're not an NXT fan or a New Japan fan, the history between AJ and Shinsuke, the club, the Bullet Club, all that shit, there's a lot of shit that history between them that they're not even talking about. They don't even talk about their Japan history.
No. And that's just Vince not wanting to fucking honor like what fucking other things are going on. But you know, Shinsuke's finally feels like he's arrived, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting over the low blow situation.
I'm not though.
But I like the no DQ because I'd like to see AJ win with a fucking low blow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And AJ, I heard it on a couple podcasts this week. AJ had a little different bit of an attitude in his fucking delivery the other night, and it was almost like you could tell it, like almost he seemed like he was pissed off. Like, dude, he was just like, "What the fuck are we doing here? We've got the greatest chance to fucking put together unbelievable matches," and you could tell that AJ was even kind of like he had a bit different attitude, and he portrayed it very well because the crowd at the end of the night was chanting fucking Shinsuke.
Yeah.
And that, it just goes to show how bad the booking is because you've got the crowds cheering fucking faces or heels and the heels getting, and the faces getting booed. And it just goes to show that they're not booking these people right.
It's just fucking, like what you could do with AJ right now that he's back with the club, like since they failed to do it with fucking Finn Balor in the club. Like, if they want to go with AJ in the club, which they've already announced it, they showed it first week there. But those guys weren't even on TV on Tuesday
And Anderson fucking took the fucking the Kinshasa kick.
Yeah.
I mean, and he even addressed it. I don't know how this is going to end. Is it going to be AJ or is it going to be Shinsuke's turn for the title? But this can't end here.
What if AJ turns heel and the club turns heel with fucking Shinsuke? I don't think they can do that.
Oh, how would they do that? Someone's got to be the odd man out. AJ would be the odd man out?
No, all four of them just fucking running SmackDown.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, that would be great, but they can't do it here. There'd be no finish to the match.
Right.
But yeah, but Shinsuke's never been a part of the Bullet Club.
I know, but this would be Vince's thing of being like, oh, we'll just put him with the Bullet Club.
Vince doesn't want to acknowledge the Bullet Club.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing.
No, I mean, the match is probably going to be unbelievable. AJ Shinsuke. It's going to look fucking... It's going to be incredible to watch.
It's the only match worth...
It really is. Looking at the whole card. I mean, Cass Bryan's not going to be any good. Lashley, Strowman, KO, Sammy. That's just going to be a fucking...
It's going to be a roar fest.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, a roar
The two
fest.
chick matches are going to be terrible. Reigns and Joe has a potential to be a good match.
Yeah, but to what outcome? They're on different shows.
Hardy Orton.
Unless there's interference on something.
Mm-hmm. Hardy Orton, I don't know where you go with that.
Two faces. Someone's got to turn heel.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. This card's just put together. It is what it is.
The best thing about Backlash is you get through it and you start over. Because they have to start over.
Yeah. And finally people will be on their shows.
Yeah.
And
the best thing about Backlash is you just get through it and you move forward.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say.
And I'm glad they're going back, though, to both brands on pay-per-views. I think that was needed.
I think if the Fox deal comes through and they move Raw back to 2 hours, I think that'll be huge, too.
Yeah. They don't have enough time, though, to show everybody. They got so many people now.
Yes.
That's why they have to have, like, their own show. Put the women on their own show. Create a fucking Thursday night fucking women's show.
As of right now, Elias is not on Backlash.
And he won't be.
Well, they'll probably put something together with Rude.
I thought that was going to be a match. When we looked it up earlier, fucking isn't a match yet.
They'll probably put some fucking social media.
They might be on the undercard.
Oh my god.
What does WWE stand for?
Walk with Elias.
I said, what does WWE stand for?
He's the future, and they're fucking just shitting all over him.
Yep.
But that's how much we care about. This might be the last pay-per-view event that Kenny watches.
It's hard for me, guys. It's fucking really hard for me to tune into that shit show week in and week out anymore. And I keep trying to be like, okay, I see some positives, but man, We might be talking next time we bring you a pay-per-view. It might be the Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It might be the fucking New Japan pay-per-view.
Yeah.
'Cause those guys are fucking doing shit.
So that brings us to the last little bit of our fucking podcast. And that is next week is the Players' Championship.
Yeah?
It's not a major, but it's like the 5th major.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
There's a lot of stuff happened since the Masters. I mean, guys, we haven't come back to you since Patrick Reed won the Masters.
Yeah, we're watching him putt right now.
Shitty putt, too. We're watching Patrick Reed. He fucking broke everybody down at the Masters. Nobody thought that he was going to win that. I mean...
No, dude just fucking grinded it. Fucking played amazing, man. I mean, every time you thought someone was catching up to him, dude just stepped up and hit another big shot. He had big shot after big shot. Was making putts.
Fowler gave him everything he wanted.
Rory tried to. He fell apart on Sunday. I mean, the Masters was fucking awesome this year. Last time we talked to you, as far as golf goes, was the first night of the Masters.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching the Wells Fargo right now, and it's tough. Course is playing tough. Tiger's back. Tiger shot even par today. He's coming back. Hey, the Players' Championship is no joke. There's no place to hide at Sawgrass. Tiger better bring his fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, it's called the 5th major for a reason. It's fucking...
It's big.
It's a big deal. And it's right up fucking 45 minutes from us.
Yeah. I would be going with KT if he wasn't fucking leaving town.
Yeah. That's why we're not bringing you a pod next week, and I'll be in Maine. I mean, I know I can't do it Thursday night because I got to get up at like 5 a.m. Friday morning.
No, we're not going to do it. That's why we're bringing you the Players' Championship preview tonight. There's a lot of things about, I mean, you're going to have your usual suspects play well at Sawgrass. Tiger, who knows what we're going to get from Tiger? I mean, we're watching him putt right now on 17.
I mean, he had a good day today. I mean, the field's not walking away with it. He finishes at even. The leaders are at 4.
Yeah.
I mean, this course, Quail Hollow's fucking played tough as shit today.
He did.
The course is in magnificent shape. The winds are blowing. It's firm as fuck. We heard a shot land on one of the greens earlier, and it sounded like
hitting on concrete.
Yeah, I mean, they are just firm, fast. The way they set the first round up, these holes are tucked and just you can't. These guys can't even go at the pin because of how fast the greens are.
Yeah,
I mean, they can't. They're all playing safe shots into the green just to hopefully make a nice birdie or 2-putt in for a par.
Yeah, I mean, next week's going to be very interesting. I mean, the Players' Championship steps up. Brooks Koepka's back. He played pretty good for not playing for a while.
You get another one of those holes like the 16 at fucking Arizona. It's not as crazy, but you got the Island Green at 17.
Yeah, that whole finish, 16 the par 5, 17 the 3, and then you have to hit that ridiculous tee shot on 18.
Is it 18 on the water too?
Yeah.
On the left side, right? The water's on the left.
Yeah.
You got to hit that fucking hook.
You got to hit a great shot there. I mean, you're going to have your usual suspects, Ricky Fowler, Matt Kuchar.
There's going to be guys that go off, but there's going to be guys that are dumping it on 17, having a great round and just hit one bad shot.
Mean, it's a joke of how many people hit in the water.
How do they set the pins up on 17 each day, Jay? Is it kind of consistent?
Yeah, it's consistent. Like Sunday will be your tucked right behind the bunker. I mean, ridiculous. You'll hit round 2, the pin will be up front. I mean, round 3, it'll be middle back. I mean, it'll be...
What's the easiest pin on 17?
There is none. Just hitting the green is a fucking...
Yeah, the Island Green is so nasty. It's one of the iconic holes in fucking golf.
It is the iconic hole. I mean, everybody knows 17 at Sawgrass.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful event. Everybody shows up for it. I've never personally been. Jay's been. He went last year with his dad, right? Didn't your dad go? You guys go last year? I would be going this year, but I was in Maine last year. I'm going to Maine again.
Yeah, I might go this year, depending on who I can get to go with me. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's one of the best events of the year. It's the 5th major, and some people say it should be a major.
Yeah. Like you could almost replace that with the PGA, I would think.
They're very equivalent.
Yeah. Like that's how
and they can set this court. Like a couple years ago, they were afraid they lost the greens. Things got crazy.
And the cool thing is, a lot of guys that play on tour live in the Ponte Vedra Beach area. Like they live in Jacksonville. Yeah. This is their home course. I mean, VJ used to play there. We had a buddy that used to fucking
pick balls
there, and he said how cool we see VJ out there every fucking week hitting fucking balls, tipping them fucking money, and fucking.
A lot of guys play out there. They practice out there. I mean, it's a great event. I mean, it's almost like the majors now. The field is so deep.
Hey, Jay, has Tiger ever won a players?
One.
He won one?
One.
I mean, that goes to show. In Tiger's heyday, he's only won one.
Yeah. It's tough. Matt Kuchar's won. Adam Scott's won. Ricky Fowler's won. I mean...
that's Fowler's like... claim to fame.
Guys,
has Phil ever won one? He has never won one, has he?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But there's a lot of tournaments out there that, this is a good tournament to get. It's one of the strongest fields of golf. It's got the highest purse. It's the biggest purse of any event.
Yeah, isn't it $1 million clean?
Plus. Almost $2 million now.
Woo!
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit to win. I want to tee it up. $2 million.
But it's gonna be.
I wouldn't make the fucking cut.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Have you ever played TBC as just a fun round? No.
Yeah, I mean everything they've done there. Now the Players Championship, it's going to move back to its original spot in March after Bay Hill next year. The whole schedule's changing next year.
And you got so many guys right now playing good. I mean, we're watching today at the Wells Fargo. I mean, Kisner, he had a good round today.
I love Kiz.
Yeah, Kiz is fucking so solid.
Look at that, Jason Day.
Jason Day's 2 under. Fowler's having the Quail Hollow is playing hard for these guys. Like a lot of the good guys, like they're right around.
Phil has won. They just showed him holding the trophy. Yeah. I thought he won. I didn't want to commit to it on the podcast. I'm sure you guys are like looking shit up and like these fucking assholes don't know if Phil won.
Has Spieth won one?
No.
DJ?
No, but I would think that a course like this would fit DJ.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit. Spieth has never done it.
We're having great weather here in Florida, so these guys, normally, next weekend could be hot as fuck. But right now in Florida, we're about fucking...
2 years ago, it was hot as fuck, and they lost the greens.
Yeah.
They lost the greens in the third round. If any of you remember that, fucking Slugger White, the fucking PGA Tour official came on and was like, I don't know how they lost them.
We're having one of these weird years in Florida where, we got hot really early in February. Remember, it was, almost 87, 90 degrees, and then it fucking cooled off. And we're still hanging out in that, perfect 75 to 80 degree weather. Yeah. And, dude, the Players is next weekend, so... These guys are going to be
in good conditions.
It's going to be a perfect fucking tournament.
I don't know what the forecast for weather, rain-wise, is.
Yeah.
But looking for Patrick Reed, that course sets up good for him.
What if Patrick Reed comes out and wins the Players after he won the Masters? What if Patrick Reed goes Masters, Players?
Patrick Reed in the water on 17.
Dude, he had so much spin on that ball. Didn't he land it where he needed to land it? He went at that pin.
Fucking hook, man. You can't hit it that way. You got to hit it that edge of the bunker.
You know what's good to see back, Jay, is Brooks Koepka, man.
Yep. This is perfect.
This guy, watching him all day today, you can tell his game is on, but he's feeling his fucking...
Yeah. The Players' Championship is going to be a big deal. We're not going to spend as much time on the Players' Championship like a major, but Tiger's back.
Yeah.
Tiger's going to be a big part of the weekend next week.
You know what was cool this week for us guys this week is we listened to a podcast that was their first ever podcast, and it was basically they were reading a chapter out of Hank Haney's book about Tiger, about the U.S. Open.
Oh, yeah. They
about Rocco, when he beat Rocco Media.
Yeah, they recalled the fucking 08 or 07 U.S. Open at Torrey Pines, and you forgot how good
It was so
good
sick.
Tiger Woods is.
On a broken leg.
But he's not that guy anymore. You guys know that I fucking continuously call about being that he's fucking just an ordinary golfer, and that's
Plays
what
a
he
safe
is.
shot. He just played a safe shot.
Well, he just watched fucking Patrick Reed dump it in the fucking water.
Koepka was the only one that even fucking tried to go at it.
The Green Mile's sick. I went there when I lived in Charlotte. Me and my wife went there. The course is sick. The course is hard.
It's beautiful.
Tomorrow they'll probably set it up a little easier. I can't imagine.
I hope so, because today was tough on these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some guys that shot some numbers. There were some the 400s were the leaders at.
Yeah. Who's your pick next week? Players Championship.
Players? I think Ricky might get it done again.
That's a good pick. Good pick.
He's been playing really good this year to not... I mean, I can see Justin Thomas doing it too.
Yeah. Rory.
Rory's
I'm
playing
going
really
Rory.
good.
I'm going Rory. Mark this down. Rory McIlroy. KT's got fucking Ricky.
How does Rory play it? Fucking...
He doesn't have many starts. I go Rory. KT goes fucking Ricky. We're going the R's.
Ricky's stroking it so well. His putting game is fucking on point. Rory fell apart in the last day on Sunday. Ricky fucking made a charge.
He did.
Huh?
He did.
Huh?
He did.
Huh?
But guys, hey, that's another pod coming at you. We went over the Jaguars draft, WWE Backlash, the Players Championship. We're going to take a couple weeks off, and we'll be back at you. We'll be previewing the U.S. Open. We'll be going over Jacksonville Jaguars OTAs.
Yeah. Rookie minicamp.
And we'll be bringing the next WWE pay-per-view if we're still watching.
And we're not bringing WWE. We'll be bringing you Ring of
I might
Honor.
be bringing you a pod by myself because KT's not watching anymore.
I'm done. I gotta take some time off. I probably not totally done, but I gotta take some time off.
He's gonna be watching.
And I'll be tuned in on fucking Monday.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking.
I'll probably watch Backlash like an asshole.
You will watch Backlash like an asshole. You better.
I have the WWE Network. It's fucking.
You're fucking feeding into what they want.
Ugh.
But guys, hey, go Jaguars. We love it. We're getting into the season. We're only a couple months away from preseason.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. We're so pumped. Golf is so great right now. I mean, just everything that's gone on this year has been great so far. Patrick Reed winning the Masters.
Patrick Reed?
Patrick Reed, I was thinking about smoking some. Patrick Reed won the Masters. Was such a great tournament. Can't wait for the U.S. Open. Can't wait for the players like we've been talking about.
Yeah, KT's not even going to be here for it.
I'll be watching it in Maine,
No,
hanging out up there. It'll be nice and cool.
But hey, guys, we love it. We appreciate you guys. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We're on the new Vero. Check us out. All the podcast apps. Podbean. We're on fucking Apple iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, everything you can come at. Everything you can listen to a podcast. Go on there, rate us. We see you guys listening.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of listens.
And we love it. We're just a Jaguar fans, man. We love it. We're positive. We love Blake Bortles.
Yeah. We're fucking just Floridians, man. We fucking hang out. We chill. We're beach dudes. We just do your shit. We drink beers.
And we're going to be coming at you guys. We're going to take a couple weeks off, and we'll be coming at you guys in mid-June for the U.S. Open.
Go on to iTunes, rate us, give us a 5-star rating if you like what you're hearing. Please do that for us. It just helps us be able to keep doing this.
Yeah, we love what you guys are doing. We've got a bunch of 5-star ratings. We're coming at you. We're going from
zeros to heroes.
Yep.
We're just two broskies having a fucking conversation.
That's all we are, is conversation. We're not experts. We just bring you standard drunk talk, what you guys do every week.
So drink your beers, tune into the pod, check it out. It'll drop this weekend. And
go Jags.
Go Jags and fucking peace.